Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Danganronpa part 15, I think. Yeah, it's me, AJ Shiro. I'm back again with some of this mystery. Actually, wait, did I say I was gonna call myself CJ? Yeah, anyway, yeah. Shiro, AJ, CJ, Nai CJ, whatever you want. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of crap. Whatever you wanna call me, yeah, I'm back again with some of this mystery stuff. It's been like some 2 days since I played Danganronpa. So if I remember correctly, I think we were on the I think it the last episode about Kirigiri calling us down, like knocking on our doorbells, like just doorbelling like 5 times, or well, maybe I'm exaggerating, but a couple times, waking us up from our nap, then calling us down to the was that the second floor? I think it was the second floor. Or was it the third floor? Yeah, calling us there, and I think Hina was there. So I don't know what happened. So I guess let's just get right. Let's just. Oh wait, let me fix my hair real quick. Anyways, yeah. So I guess let's just get right onto it and find out what happened. Yes. Is my speaker like moving a lot? I hope not. Yeah, it's moving. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Yeah. I think we're fine. Well, let me just check. Yeah, I hope it's fine. Okay, yeah, so, this is recording, right? Gotta make sure so I don't, my internet's pretty slow. Well, I'm just trying to fix this. Okay, there we go. So, are you supposed to talk to Hina, or who was it that called us down here? Okay, let's just talk to Hina. Makoto, Kyoko, what's up? Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What was that pause for? What's inside? There was a window in the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did, Sakura? Is she taking a nap? Wait, why haven't they opened the door? There's bottles missing. Oh, is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. Uh-oh. Why is the locker open? What's that on the floor? Okay, I think this is better. So like the freaking speaker doesn't touch my clothes. Yeah, Sakura is, what's happening to Sakura?
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her? Oh no. It's wiggling. Oh, whatever. I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do? Right. Slurping none. Shouldn't have said that.
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. Did you just hear what the dude says? We're gonna be violating the school regulations. Who's going to be the sacrificial pawn? It's Maggie, isn't it? I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? Can you please hurry up and get your stuff? Okay, bye. Sorry, that was just my brother. I was trying to sneak into the room to grab his headphones and stuff.
It would seem.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside that room. So if the door isn't locked and we destroyed it, we're not gonna be violating the school regulations? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Is it the chair? What chair? Chair?
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break it. Okay, I gotta check the rules. No, I wanna check the rules. Number, what was it? Attempting to break into, locked rooms is strictly prohibited. I see.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Maybe. Worst case scenario, she's dead. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. Well, get ready for the worst. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. I don't want to do that half. You can handle this, right, Makoto? I knew he's going to be the guinea pig.
Please.
Come on, please, hurry. Okay, you two stand back. And he does it without even thinking. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly into the window. All it took was one solid hit. Alrighty. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my eyes on her, why is there gold light? Gold light, I meant. That's so dramatic. What happened to her? All I felt was cold death. Wait, how did Sakura die sitting on the chair? Okay. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then,
a body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
wait, when he says which you may use however you like, that means we don't have to do the investigation, right? But then again, unless we want to survive, then we have to do the investigation. I was thinking of relaxing or something, but whatever. All-star apologies. So dramatic.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's.
Oh, this must have been wow. These two were best friends, weren't they? Hina and Sakura. Even Kirigiri looks shocked. But she has two eyebrows. Or split end eyebrows. You guys see that?
Dead?
Just the silence. Excruciating silence.
She's really dead?
What do you mean by really dead? I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I can see that, Nagi. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Who killed her? We didn't make it in time. What do you mean you didn't make it in time? It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. Like how many hours? Minutes? And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. What? Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh? That is so insensitive.
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. Why are you smirking, you piece of crap? As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Nagi, this means time, not much like time has passed. Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. I like how she's not even accusing Kyoko or Nagi. Why aren't you accusing them? What?
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? Well, I mean, she's right to accuse you guys, cause like, you know, you've like been accusing or like not been very cooperative. Or well, you guys have been bad-mouthing Sakura and all the whole time, so. Or at least, yeah, whatever. I can't find the words to. I'm really bad at explaining things sometimes. I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Is it Monokuma? Is this Monokuma? It is.
Ba-bum.
Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. I feel like my singing just destroys that sound. Okay, I'll just stop singing. Jeez, I didn't know how your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. Don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
When he tilts his head, he looks cute, but on the inside, he's not even cute. He's not one bit cute. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then... Well, do you really think they would have fought in this small space?
In other words,
Then I killed her?
hmm?
Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable and without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. Is that behemoth? Behemoth. Behemoth.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated the rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy putty at me, you better figure out who did it first. I mean, your lives are on the line, right? Hoo-hoo-hoo.
What is this?
Okay, that voice that I just tried to mimic. Oh my god, that sucked. What the hell? He owed them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, for one, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Imagine if that was you, I would have been really glad. Really, really glad. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Better that.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Oh man. Feel bad for Hina. I've never really gotten into like the exact same situation as her, but I have kind of gotten in like a situation that's relatable to what's happening right now. Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Dude! Why are you giving orders out? Who died and made you king?
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Seriously, who died and made you king? An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. I think like her simple answer and stoic face as she answered Byakuya just like pisses it probably just annoys him more. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just... Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. You have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means they have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I want to ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. Wow. Okay. What? I really have to stop this. I'm not gonna say it. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways. Honestly, I can't really disagree with him. But then again, they're useless, but at least they're honest. Unlike you, who likes to sabotage everything just to make them interesting. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body? Cough, cough. You're speaking to like the like to your right, dude. To your right, like to the right, the one who always wears gloves. Cuff.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. I think you touched a nerve on her, Byakuya. Whatever. Everyone, keep this in mind. If you can uncover Sakura's killer, you guys are GED.
listen to me.
All of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. Well, the way her body is positioned and the way she's sitting down, like you saw how like she had like a peaceful smile on her face. It's as if all her regrets or like burdens have been lifted or something. And the way I see this, it's like it doesn't even look like somebody killed her. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. Hopeless hope. Okay. We have no choice but to just do it. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim is Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. Oh, it was the 3rd floor. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood. That's it? Pretty short. Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the second handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. What is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Detective Conan. I've watched a lot of those when I was like 8, 9, 7, maybe 10. I don't remember. But I can remember a lot of like locked room mystery murders in that anime. It was one of my favorite detective mystery anime. But now since I found Danganronpa, then it's Danganronpa. But I still like Detective Conan. It just seems boring to me now because like there's like 800 episodes, and I can't just binge watch that in just a day. And I'd rather not also. Anyways. And they haven't even got it to the part where wait, that is his name, right? Shuichi? Yeah, they haven't even gotten to the part where he goes back to his teen body or whatever. And it has been in 800 episodes, so yeah. I'm only really waiting for that. Wait, have they done that already? I don't know. I'm not up to date with the anime. Anyways, I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then, through some special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. Yeah, like in Detective Conan, I saw like string being used a lot. And I may have learned a trick or two from that. I shouldn't reveal them. Anyways. So for that, all you'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh. I don't think that's possible in this case, though. Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch, and then it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door or something like that. This is totally like the Detective Conan reference. This has gotta be Detective Conan references. Or maybe Shakespeare. I don't know. Wait, Shakespeare is the one who wrote Sherlock Holmes, right? Because sometimes I get confused between Sherlock Holmes and Shakespeare. Like sometimes I think Sherlock Holmes is the one who writes the book, and Shakespeare is like the I don't know. Yeah. But I've seen this in a lot of like Detective Conan mysteries. So I don't know. Maybe it's actually Shakespeare. I've never really read Sherlock Holmes. So I am kind of interested in reading it though. Not kind of, I'm actually very interested. But I don't think I'll get the language. Like I'll understand the whole language thing. But anyways.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Unless there's someone who's a secret weapon maker, ultimate weapon maker or something. Yeah, I think which is probably actually has no chance to actually exist. Anyways, yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words,
stay hidden when the door is open. They use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Seriously, I'm getting a lot of Detective Conan vibes from this. Maybe it's just me. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Which is actually the case in this one. But how would you explain it? Because like it wasn't actually locked at all. The chair was just there. The chair kept it from being open. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that, I mean there actually is an alternative escape route somewhere within the room. Which I don't think exists in this room, but yeah. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off to you?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. Why does she know so much about this? Oh, whatever. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Nagi's not even questioning how she knows this. Then Kyoko, which one of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case? Well, to me, I don't really see any of those as the possible cases.
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. That's the saxophone, right? Or is it violin? Is that the saxophone or the violin? Sounds like the violin, but it also sounds like the sax. I don't know. Saxophone and violin sound like almost the same to me. Almost. But right now I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Oh, there were suddenly people popping out everywhere. We'll talk to those people later. What's this? There's something right there. I can't search that. What is... So investigate the body. The way she's sitting right now at our angle is pretty weird, or pretty awkward, but whatever. We'll go with it. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in his chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries, aside from the blow to the head, yes. Status of Sakura's body has been added to the section of your handbook. Maybe her getting hit in the head somewhere caused her to start vomiting blood? Well, I mean, I don't know if that's possible or anything since I'm not an expert in this stuff. But I know if somebody choked you or punched you in the gut, then you'd vomit blood. Well, not choke you actually. They'd have to cut your throat open. Oh man, I'm talking dark stuff here. But yeah, you'd have to vomit blood if they punched you in the gut or something. Not a chance. But Yakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed in the most interesting location. Can you just shut up? Interesting? He's not even gonna tell us anything, so why is he telling us this?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, not really. No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. Exactly. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. That's definitely saxophone. Yeah, that's definitely a saxophone that's playing the music. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a saxophone. This looks like some kind of rapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought I might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in a warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Why, thank you for your honesty. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Thank you for your honesty. You really like them that much?
because, I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one of for herself, that's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. What's that? Why is that so big? Jesus. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
so...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. Protein, I don't know. I keep saying words sometimes. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I don't think that's true.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. Are you speaking from experience? I know. But still, this protein can. Protein Zymax. It's got a lab on it. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. There must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
They aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Underneath it. Oh, I get what she's talking about. If Nagi broke the window, the glasses from the window should have been on top of the can. Well, at least some of them. Some pieces of them should at least be on top of the can. But since he broke the window, why is it under the can? I get what she's trying to say. What does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. Oh, crap. Oh, when I figure things out, I just blurt them right out. If that's a spoiler, then I'm sorry. Because when I just figure things out, I just have this impulse to blurt them out. I'm so sorry. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Why don't you tell him? Why are you keeping him in suspense? An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Oh man, Nagi, use your brain. Use your brain. Empty protein drink has been added to the boot section of your handbook. Bum, 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 bum. What's this? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red and... These are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Glass shards on the floor has been added to the blue section of your handbook. How there's something else on the ground near the glass? It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. Okay, if somebody actually sells this somewhere in Canada, because I live in Canada. But if somebody actually sells this somewhere in Canada, I will buy it. I would want to buy it. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. I want one of those. Figure on the floor has been added to the section of your handbook. I like how Monokuma just makes it like a merchandise of its own. Without permission. It's like he doesn't even listen to anyone. Why is there hand marks on the locker? Huh? The locker's open. And there on the inside. It's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
What kind of idiot would do that? And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? Well, how would they escape? Because I'm pretty sure Hina was standing, like even if they tried to escape while you and Kurigiri were paying attention to Sakura's body, Hina was still like in front of the door. So she would have seen who it was. But there was no one though. And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Well, there's that too, which I wasn't really paying attention to, honestly. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Locker handprint has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Missing bottles. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. I don't remember what you call that one on the left and that one next to the one on the left. I know that like the one on the far right is the king. That is the king, right? I'm not yeah, I think that's the king. I don't know what that one on like the third one. I played chess a lot before when I was like 8, 9, or 10. I can't remember. I know what they're all called, or what they were all called before, but now I don't remember. I only remember the king and queen and the knights. That's it. I can't remember. Anyways, and inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how they get these figures inside the bottle. Monokuma probably has his ways.
So,
It's so different from your standard ship in a bottle. Are you talking about like those messages things that I put inside the bottle and then like what do you call it? And then sent and then like put in the ocean water and just sent into oblivion or wherever it ends up in. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? Oh, you're talking about those things. I was totally thinking of it like the one with the paper. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I want one of those. Like seriously, I want one of those. Monokuma bottle has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground was the knight. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. Which should mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. What about the vomiting of blood then? That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But it doesn't make sense. Yeah, she's sitting over there. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain has been added to this has been added to this oh my god. Magazine shelf blood stain has been added to the truth blah. Oh my god. Magazine shelf blood stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Thank god. Is that it? There's a chair there. Can we leave? I think we checked all of this. Yeah. The chair. Apparently. I don't really want to talk to Byakuya. The chair was shoved up against the door so we couldn't get the door open. But against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used in the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Okay, I hope you leave. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Okay, thank God. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I'd better go before he crushes my soul completely.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. No, we don't. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro, it had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, he might, but I don't. Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. Nah, I think we're good. The way you said it just kind of makes it awkward for some reason. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? Okay, maybe we actually need your help. After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both up together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she had left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon, which is when she died. Exactly, by noon, the Makuma file she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard they write it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force, even this never would have happened. Hina. I feel so bad for her. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Oh, I would have been so full of regrets if I was her. I would have been so guilty. That would hurt. Aoi's account has been added to this. Why can't I say that? Aoi's account has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight,
it's true.
and she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? The way you said that makes me question. The way she said that just makes me question. I swear to God. Like, she's not even doing, like, she's not even, like, she's just staying in this one room. And if she figures out everything just by staying in here and thinking, I'm just gonna, my mind's just gonna be blown. But the way she says it just makes me question. It makes me change, like it makes me doubt what I was thinking before. Well, I have my own assumptions on these murders, but the way she says it, they must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Okay, can we leave? I'm leaving. What the I need to examine the crime scene as much as possible, he says. The same, there's all different kinds of... What are we missing? We checked the chair, we checked Byakuya, we checked Asahina, we checked the clock. Not the clock, we checked the locker, the magazine, the blood. The shelf, the candy rack. Okay, fine.
What?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Oh, okay, we had to check with this dude. Oh my god. Make it quick. So bossy. Is it true that Sakura had asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. So he was never gonna tell us, this piece of crap. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? You just... wow. So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. I feel like he's lying. See, this is what, like, this, I just can't trust this guy anymore. Well, actually, in the first place, I never trusted him, so I think he's lying. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept this fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. He's so mean. Okay, thanks. 1/3. Byakuya's Academy Director's Blue Section Handbook. Nope, not that one. Okay, so I think we can leave. What the frick? Come on! What else do I need to examine? I got that. I got the locker. There's nothing in here.
What the heck?
Nope, 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 nope. Do you have any?
Certainly.
No.
Hey.
No, I didn't want to talk to her. Okay, no, no, no. What else are we supposed to check? I am so confused. There's nothing. Come on, let me leave. I am so freaking confused. We checked that. We got Sakura's body, we got Sahina. We got the candy wrapper. We got that, we got that. We got that, we got... Oh, man.
So...
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I don't get it. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 at noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? I don't know. Can I leave? Holy crap, what?
So... Hey. Correct. So...
What does he want? Sure, yeah, we read that alright. What does it want?
However... Indeed.
We have to check the door. Is there the only way in or out of the rec room? Oh my god, I wanna slap myself. The door doesn't have a lock and there is no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room doors be access to both section you have. Okay, we can leave now, right?
Listen.
God darn it. Why? I'm getting sick of this room. Well, Makoto, how you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. What is up with you and Byakuya so demanding? Jesus. She's decided? She's getting a lot more pushy since we've had our issue. That's why you decided to call it, but whatever. Which is right, I do have to go to talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. No, I don't want this crap. Okay, we're leaving. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. How do you know that? Okay, I'm pretty sure Toko's room is somewhere here. That's Celeste, who is dead. Oh, Toko's right here. Press the doorbell. And after a few seconds, comes out Toko, or Genocider Jack.
Who's there?
It's me, Naegi. Just kidding. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
But it's technically your other half, your twin.
I was in such a good mood too.
So now you're in back to bad mood. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Probably, Nagi. Do you see the look in her face? Da-da-da. Obviously, annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. Oh man, now I have to read. But what do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Yes. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Yes, this is an interrogation, Toko. What?
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Yakira already told me she had asked to meet with them. What? She wanted to meet with Master 2? She just gave herself away. 2, she says 2. I just said 2, didn't I? Yes, you did. I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? No, you can't also believe Byakuya, or Toko, or Hiro. Well, maybe you can believe, No, actually, you can't believe in anyone. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. Bye! With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. God, I hate my voice sometimes. Anyways. Actually, no, I hate my voice in general. Toko-saka has been added to his bullet section handbook. I just feel like my voice is pretty annoying. So, it annoys me. And I just don't like my voice. Why does he look so mad in his picture? His eyebrows are like, phew. I pressed the doorbell. Oh wait, I forgot you guys can't see me. Like I was just drawing like a straight line up on my head, saying phew. It just goes up like that, his eyebrows. And after a few seconds,
You know?
what's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Toko's bad at lying, you know. Yeah, Toko's pretty bad at lying. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that? And this guy's totally an open book, too.
Could it be?
What? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? No, none of those. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. We know that. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when he probably went to go meet with her. God, this guy is the most dumb When she asked me to meet with her, of course. No. She wrote you guys a letter. But didn't she write you a note exactly? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like, in passing. That is the most unbelievable lie you could ever come up with. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. It's not even suspicious, you can just tell straight up that he's lying. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Because you're an idiot. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Augur was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro is feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hand back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. You are so bad at lying. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Hey, isn't that one of our Sahina's candy wrapper things? Why do you have them, Hiro? This guy. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it up back again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre had asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me, before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash has been added to the police section handbook. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? Cam lab. I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should go find out more about the Ronin can when it could be found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the cam lab. So, where should I start? The cam lab. We're going to the cam lab. Can we teleport? Third floor is the cam lab, right? No, this is second floor. Physics lab. Hallway. think Chem Lab's over here. Oh, frick, Vyakiya's here. Darn it. I was like, I wanted like a peaceful investigation. The prick just had to be here. Makoto, did you have your eyes in the Chem Lab too? Of course I would. Did you not see the bottle? Just make sure you don't get in my way. You make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. I'm not your slave. Or whatever. Da-da-da. He thinks he's all high and mighty. He probably thinks he's already solved everything when it's probably Kirigiri who has. Oh, whatever. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. What is this? Is that poison? There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle has a label on it. Chem C4. That looks like poison. It has the poison. Would you like to hear something interesting? No. Can you please just leave me alone in peace? I was on the 4th floor this morning. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. That's poison, Nagi. Do you not see the skull and crossbones? Source of the powder has been added to the section we handbook. Let's see what's on the shelf. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. Wait, isn't that poison, the C9? The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. That's what it sells on the shelf. But, huh? But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Oh wow. I didn't notice the Chem C9, I just noticed the skull and crossbones. Why is it in A section? It's supposed to be at the C section. Can someone put it there and here on accident? How about the C section? Well, I'll be back. On the shelf is one look and I can tell but nothing dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Oh, yeah. I'm twisting my words, it's annoying. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Oh my god, I just told you it's in the freaking shelf. It says right there A and B and C 90. So on the shelf there's looks like a bunch of chemicals and I have no idea what they are. It looks like those things that you put on injuries and stuff. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Never mind. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be a bliss. I mean, you're trying to insult Nagi here, but like, even I don't know what those things are, so it's kind of like you're insulting both of us, and I really don't like that. But I hate you anyways, it doesn't really matter. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application to the real world? We never said that.
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers in the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, except for the poison in section A when it's supposed to be in section C. In which case I don't think I have to worry about too much in the shelf. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split through 3 sections. Section A is diet with supplements, Section B is reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with the label from Section C. What was the bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? It's like the numbers from 1 to 9 is like how effective the chemicals or supplements are. C9 would be bad to drink, especially if it's poison. There's definitely something going on there. Chem lab shelf has been added to the blood section of the handbook. Can I leave now? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor, but I'll leave it. No, okay, whatever. What's on this? Yeah. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had the label on it, MC4. I don't get what I'm missing. Oh, footprints. Okay. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the shelf. The left shelf. How did these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? Probably. How kind of you to offer? We never offered. We asked. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, at least Nagi and I agree on something.
What?
Well, let's go, chop chop. Do it yourself! Okay. And this guy, oh my god, Nagi, why are you putting up to this, dude? So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. Nice sketch. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. Like you can do any better. You're probably making me do this because you can't draw any better. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be.
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. You always do anyways. You always do what he says. I see your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. You just said unfortunately. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, they should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. I feel like this guy has a grudge against Naigi and Kirigiri. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like something left some footprints in the powder. Where'd you guys get the paper and pen? Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to be spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Okay, we're leaving. Screw Byakuya, he can stay here. Don't leave this place, you hear me? Don't leave this place, Byakuya. Stay there. For eternity. Okay. Third floor. I can't memorize where all these floors are in, or where all these rooms and what floor they are in. So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient, someone must be lying. Oh, they're definitely lying. Yeah, someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and Amarukuma bottles. These are 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Why, thank you. At least she's helping us. So she said the shelf, right? What else was it she said? The bottles. There's another one. Sakura's body. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered in Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Well, I mean, you have gloves. I don't. Or Nagi doesn't. So, there's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recall the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. I think her face is like that the whole time. Except for like some of those rare smiles and confident smirk. Or the... You know, I'm gonna start calling that the Kirigiri smirk. Yeah, except for those times when she does the Kirigiri smirk. Or she smiles. Or when she blushed that one time. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all the emotions we saw on her face. Oh, and the shocked ones too, and the angry ones. Yeah, she doesn't show them that much. She just has like that straight face most of the time. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how come you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. The way you said that is just really, I don't even... What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added to the section of her handbook. How come we didn't notice that?
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. Are you a doctor or something? Is she secretly a doctor?
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Oh. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Well, I guess we should thank Byakuya for like letting her stay in here. Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the bullet section of her handbook. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Shelf. She was talking about the shelf. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Is that the thing that Hifumi was like obsessed about? Did someone put it back that way on accident? I don't think so.
Hey.
So if something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... Wow. Why would she freaking write her name on the magazine? Is she stupid? Maybe it was someone else. It's not Kyoko didn't say anything about Sakura having fingerprints. Oh! That's what she was talking about. Both of her hands were spotless. Oh, okay. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine award had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message? Impossible.
Correct.
Then it would appear we found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking for it. How considerate. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? We can't jump to conclusions, right? Yet? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. For sure. She's not even listening to you, Nagi. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Magazine dying message has been added to the exploded section of the handbook. And she said the Monokuma bottle. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new. Nothing.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? Well, there's 2 missing bottles. That's what I figured out. I don't know about Nagi. There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Oh, is she talking about like the... Oh, it's the game pieces of each, like the chess. In chess, it's like the game pieces. Each one of the game pieces. Is that what she's talking about? A correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is? I've asked that so many times.
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? If you go silent with a straight face, I'm gonna laugh. Oh my god, I knew it. I so freaking knew it. No answer? Maybe she's just teasing you. Yeah, she's teasing you. She was teasing you. I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Monokuma bottle has been updated in the truth bulletin section of your handbook.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma... About the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. An experiment? Oh, sounds fun.
Anyway...
I love science experiments. Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here. She just called Byakuya obnoxious. Oh man, Kirigiri. We are so gonna get along. She just called Byakuya obnoxious. Oh, this is the best person so far in this whole entire building.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab while I'm gone. Try to gather up all the glass. Isn't she supposed not to... She's not supposed to leave, isn't she? Oh, whatever. Let's just hope she doesn't, cross paths with Byakuya as she makes her way to the, chem lab. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. She has the Kirigiri smirk back on again, guys. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Oh, that is smart. That is clever. Wow. Compare the weights of what? The bottles, Nagi. The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monokuma bottles is still intact. What? Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. That is smart.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced. That is smart. Wow. Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else will really affect the weight.
So then.
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? It should balance. Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the piece collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words.
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
Hey.
And I believe we will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. She has the Kurogiri smirk back on again. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Monokuma bottle experiment has been added to the truth book section of handbook. That is so smart though. Huh. She's really going up on her. Why is he silent?
Whoops, you caught me sleeping.
Oh.
Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Well, I hope you weren't pretending to actually be sleeping.
Should I do it?
Just to say
Is it
that.
okay? Can I?
Why are you asking when you're gonna do it anyways?
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Yeah?
Please
Maybe.
go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
See ya, I guess. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. I know, right? That was a pretty short investigation. Shortest one so far. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Nobody says you have to. Not just you. I'm not even gonna do the dramatic scene where we inhale and exhale and prepare for the class trial. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna come up with his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then, the ultimate martial artist. That is up with the emoticons. A locked room murder mystery. Oh, that is. Well, I have to admit, when he adds emoticons like that at the end of his sentences, it makes him look much more cute and less. Actually, no, it makes him sound more evil, yet cute at the same time. Oh, Monokuma, why did you do this?
What?
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticon. Yay! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face in, it turns positive. That's not the case in my part.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Wow. Okay. I just got stabbed. How could you, Monokuma? How could you? That stung. You know, that stung. He's right. That does make it seem sad, only because you're in your head. Anyways. Now then, Please get in on the elevator. What is that face supposed to be? I'll see you all down there. She's dancing. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone. That's so suspicious. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Well, you are a murderer, technically. Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Not necessarily. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? Why do you always say that the person is one of us? Ah, this happened like 3 times already. Why are you still asking this? Okay, so guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode here because like it's time for me to go. I still have homework to do, which is due next week, but still I like getting stuff done. One might call me a productive person. Sometimes I'm too productive for my own good. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and you like I say every single time, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, do whatever you want. If you do like and subscribe, then thank you for the support. But yeah, if you dislike, then no thank you. But anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys in part 16, I guess, and then we can get on with this class trial. We'll just find out who murdered Sakura next episode. I hope. Man. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.